today with this burial will be 130 veterans we have buried. Some on the shelf, 61 to 62 years. The oldest one, a Mexican border war veteran from 1915 to 1918. We reunited close to 200 with family members who had lost track of their great grandfathers or uncles. And the feeling when you turn over veterans to one of the family members and they're crying and you hand them an urn, it's like it's a feeling that I can't explain. And unfortunately, Roman isn't around. He passed away a few years ago to really get into that feeling, because we started in the beginning. We buried 2, 3, 4 here, 5 here. It's been in the last few years with the cooperation of the funeral homes and with Dignity Memorial that we're able to get a large volume. So our project and our task is to make sure none of these veterans throughout the state are going to be left on shelves. We're going to try to find every one of them, get them approved, and get them buried in General Royal Cemetery, and give them the proper military burial that they deserve. Because none of our brothers belong on shelves in cardboard boxes or in tin cans who have fought for this country and give us the freedom that we deserve. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Frank. I just want to make one more introduction. Michael Stefaro, our manager of the Metro Market in New Jersey, who was the leader of the pack to make all this happen and gave us the go-ahead. At this point in time, I would like to introduce Mr. Al Buki, the Director of Veteran Services, New Jersey Department of Military Affairs, who is going to speak on behalf of Governor Christie.
Thank you very much and good morning. The governor had asked me first if I would please just extend his gratitude and deep felt appreciation to all the veterans in the state of New Jersey, and to thank them for their service and what they do and what they continue to do in New Jersey for veterans. But particularly wanted to say thank you to the Mission of Honor, and to tell them that the relationship that the state of New Jersey has with the Mission of Honor to make sure we find these and identify these unclaimed remains and give them the proper burial will continue, and that's his commitment to the veterans and to the Mission of Honor. Now, as Director of Veterans Services in the state of New Jersey, one of the departments under my division is the Doyle Cemetery. And I tell you what, I have great honor to have oversight over this wonderful place. It's a place of honor, it's sacred ground, and the people, the staff, the men and women who work at Doyle Cemetery have the same commitment. I tell them when I see them, we have staff meetings, that they have to remember the last thing a veteran's family remembers is the day they are buried. So that dignity, that respect, that honor is very important. Today, you are the family of these 25 veterans who will be interred there today. And I guarantee you the respect, the dignity, the honor will be bestowed to these 25 veterans and to you as their adopted family. Doyle Cemetery right now is the largest and busiest state veteran cemetery in the country. Over 3,100 interments a year. Average about 15 a day. Now today it's going to be a little uncommon because it's going to be 25 on top of 10 that we're going to be doing today. So 35 will be interred today. But it's something that it's dear to our hearts, and we continue to work closely with the Mission of Honor. I go back with the Mission of Honor about the same time, about 4 years ago. Prior to being Director of Veteran Services, I was the Legislative Director for the Veterans of Foreign Wars. And when the Mission of Honor came to try to get legislation to be able to do this and do it properly, it was my honor to work with them to get this legislation through the state of New Jersey. And today, it's a model for every state in the country, and there's quite a few that are now starting to do the kind of things that the Mission of Honor is doing. I don't think anybody has done 25 internments in one day, and I keep pretty good tabs with my counterparts throughout the country, and this is a phenomenal task and feat that the Mission of Honor is doing. I want to say also, I want to thank Dignity, the funeral directors, for what they do in helping in this mission. They're part of the Mission of Honor also. And so before I leave, I just want to say, God bless you to every veteran that's part of this mission. Don't leave anybody behind. We make sure everybody's accounted for, even missing in action. And this is the proper way of handling these abandoned, for whatever reason that they're abandoned. They handle this and give them the proper, they serve their country and they deserve this proper funeral, and they deserve this proper return. So thank you very much, and remember, God bless America, and God bless these 25 veterans that we're going to return today. Thank you very much.